Born Brandon McCartney, Lil B is a Bay Area rapper with a significant internet following. Known for his BasedGod persona, Lil B spreads positivity and love throughout his community while promoting the ideology of being oneself. He's built a successful music career, authored multiple books, and lectured at prestigious universities such as MIT. The story of Lil B's NBA curse would begin in January of 2011 when basketball superstar Kevin Durant would make the following tweet. "I tried to listen to Lil B and my mind wouldn't let me do it. Can't believe this guy is relevant." Lil B would respond to KD's tweet by challenging him to a game of 21, a one-on-one basketball game where the first player to 21 points wins. Lil B even went as far as promising that if he lost, he would retire from his music career. Now, while you may think Lil B would be setting himself up for failure by challenging one of the greatest basketball players of all time, you may be right. However, Lil B is actually a passionate basketball fan and talented athlete. In fact, he would even try out for the Golden State Warriors D-League team in 2012. While he did not make the squad, it was evident that Lil B was serious about his challenge. At first, Kevin Durant would entertain this idea, and the two would briefly chat online. During the 2011 NBA season, while KD was still a member of the Oklahoma City Thunder, they would travel to Lil B's hometown of Oakland to play his Golden State Warriors. This presented the perfect opportunity for Lil B and KD's one-on-one to come to fruition. However, KD's management quickly shut down this possibility, telling Lil B to leave him alone in order for KD to focus on the basketball season. This would be the final straw. This is when the BasedGod knew he had to curse Kevin Durant. On May 25, 2011, Lil B tweeted, "Kevin Durant will never win an NBA title after he said Lil B is a whack rapper. The BasedGod's curse on Kevin Durant." See, while Lil B has been known for antics like this, no one at the time knew just how real this curse would become. Now, for later on in the video, I want you to keep the rules of this curse in mind. According to Lil B, Kevin Durant would not win the NBA Finals unless the curse was lifted. So, what happened to Kevin Durant's career once this curse was supposedly placed? Following this tweet, the Thunder would finish the 2011 season by losing in 5 games to the Dallas Mavericks during the Western Conference Final. The 2012 season would be the closest Kevin Durant would get to a championship as a member of the Thunder. Their team would make it all the way to the NBA Finals, where they would lose to the LeBron James, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade-led Heat in 5 games. Durant would win League MVP in 2013, yet the 2013 and 14 seasons would end much of the same, with the Thunder losing in the Western Conference Semis and Western Conference Finals respectively. During the 2014 season, Lil B also released a diss track directed at Kevin Durant. This song is still popular today, and the music video has amassed over 3 million views on YouTube. 2015 and 2016 are likely the 2 seasons that encapsulated just how real the BasedGod's curse was. During much of the 2014-15 season, Kevin Durant would deal with a foot injury that ended up requiring season-ending surgery in March, just a few weeks before the end of the regular season. In 2016, it looked like the Thunder would march their way back to the NBA Finals for the first time since 2012. Going into Game 5 of the 2016 Western Conference Finals, the Thunder would hold a commanding 3-1 lead against Lil B's Golden State Warriors. However, after one of the more incredible comebacks in NBA history, the Golden State Warriors would win the final 3 games, eliminating Kevin Durant from the playoffs in Game 7. 6 straight playoff runs since the curse, and still 0 rings for Kevin Durant. Keep in mind, these Thunder teams were some of the best in the NBA during this time period. Not only did they have KD, but players like prime Russell Westbrook and Serge Ibaka, yet they couldn't lift the Larry O'Brien trophy a single time. After knowing all of this, many fans truly believe that the BasedGod's curse was real after all. Like, it sounds like such a BS thing, but so far things have not gone right. The reason it's so funny is because for 5 years now, Lil B has literally been 100% on the money with every single prediction he's made in the sports world. Several times he has publicly cursed or blessed different players and teams, even when the mathematical odds are completely stacked against his predictions, yet Lil B ends up being correct every time anyway. So if the BasedGod really has a connection to some sort of higher power in the sports world, then Kevin Durant would never get a ring, because in no way was Lil B ever planning on lifting this curse. Well, that is until KD was traded to the Warriors ahead of the 2016-17 season. In one of the NBA's most shocking signings, Kevin Durant would move out west to form the Warriors super team. If you thought those Thunder teams were good, this Golden State team just added Kevin Durant to an already stacked roster of Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Andre Iguodala, among many others. The Warriors had already won a final 2 years earlier and were just coming off the famous 3-1 comeback by LeBron's Cavs in the 2016 finals. Many asked if the Warriors would be able to win with the added scoring ability of KD. Yet, the real question that needed asking was, would the BasedGod's curse follow him to Oakland? Lil B was rightfully torn as Kevin Durant now played for his hometown team. Coming off such a heartbreaking season, would Lil B have to lift a curse in order to see his team win once again? Well, that's exactly what happened. On July 4, 2016, the same day KD was traded to the Warriors, Lil B would tweet, "The BasedGod wants to speak. As life unravels and superstars make decisions that change lives, welcome home KD, the curse is lifted, signed Lil B." So, what did the Warriors do after that? Well, they won back-to-back NBA Finals in 2017 and 2018, and guess who would win Finals MVP in both campaigns? Yep, Kevin Durant. His only 2 rings to date after 6+ years of playoff failure, immediately after the BasedGod's curse was lifted. Yet, even with KD adding 2 NBA Finals to his legacy, basketball fans will forever argue that these rings should be discredited since he could only win with the Warriors super team. I think the real BasedGod curse lies right there in that fact. KD's legacy is forever included with that asterisk despite being a 2-time champion and Finals MVP. Until he can win without BasedGod's Warriors team, his legacy is indeed cursed. That was what BasedGod was trying to convey all the way back in 2011, but it was impossible to explain to us the chain of events he was going to initiate to fully amortize the curse. The Warriors had a chance to three-peat, but would go on to lose the 2019 Finals, marking KD's final year with the team. He would miss the entirety of the 2019-20 season due to injury, and has bounced around the league since then, having no other Finals appearances. Kevin Durant is not the only player who would be a victim of the BasedGod's curse. Former Rockets star James Harden would also be cursed by Lil B for stealing his famous stirring the pot celebration and not giving him the proper recognition. Y'all see how James Harden is playing because he won't acknowledge he does the Lil B cooking dance sports celebration? Sad. Cursed. Lil B. And let's just be honest, Harden has not exactly lived up to his Hall of Fame potential, especially since leaving Houston. Lil B would even lift his curse on Harden while airing on ESPN's First Take, yet some speculate that he was pressured into this decision, resulting in continued underwhelming success for the former MVP. Other players such as Lonzo Ball, D'Angelo Russell, and even Shaq have been warned by the BasedGod, yet nobody has suffered the curse worse than KD and James Harden. Now, whether you believe in this stuff or not, the timeline of success aligns with the BasedGod's curse. This is recognized as one of the more obscure pieces of folklore within both the rap and basketball communities. Lil B, having the social presence he has, respects identity, art, and recognition. But if you've learned anything from this video, it's that you don't mess with the BasedGod. Or maybe you'll find yourself under a curse too.